Hello everyone, welcome back to MindMatrix Learning. I'm Sachin. Today I'm back with another session which is going to be really important for most of the students for GATE DA 2025 aspirants as well as for GATE DA 2026 aspirants. Okay, so we'll be talking about both the things. So we have a lot of things to talk about. So let's get started. So as you might have guessed it, so this is about the course announcement, but still we still have something for GATE DA 2025. So let me just put up the agenda, what we are having for this particular session. So I'll be talking about the AIMTs we are having, okay, something important there and something good for all the students who are GATE DA 2025 aspirants. Only 2 weeks are left, but still there is a lot you can do there. And for GATE DA 2026, we'll be having all these things like one by one, which you can see mentioned over here. Okay, so let's get started. So for the GATE DA 2025 aspirants, there are 2 weeks only left, and for that we already had like a good number of mock tests, all India mock test. We already started it in like 21st deck, so we started back in like December. So we are having our last mock test on 3rd of Feb, which is on Monday. You might be thinking that, okay, sir, why you are here to talk about the last mock test? If you would have more, we could have like, then tried it, but it's not a good news for us. The good news is if you have missed our earlier mock tests, then we are actually in the process of creating those past tests as a part of a quiz. And as a quiz, like you can just attempt it any time and attempt it any number of time as well. So we are creating all those as a part of quiz. You would be able to check that out. Okay, so for all the 7 mock tests you'll be having that, plus why you should try that. So you can see some of the good reviews we are having, and it's not any kind of a AI generated. So you can see like I posted it on the LinkedIn as well. So this is one of the student who is really a kind of a topper, and we had like the regular conversation that how the questions are, how within each and every mock test they feel like they're learning something new, from any corner of the subject they are getting something new kind of a question to be asked from them. So yeah, so this is the kind of reviews we are having for our AIMTs, and you would be seeing definitely some of these, not some of these, most of these in the GATE DA 2025 ranks as well after the results. I'm damn sure, because I can see their the ranks they are getting in the AIMTs. So yeah, that was all about the reviews we are having and why you should try our GATE DA mock test. Very less number of people were knowing, but yeah, it's something like most of the students who are aware, they are really enjoying it, and they could compare the other tests, mock test as well, and they find it really better, much better than the other tests we other from other platform. So yeah, that was it about the GATE DA 2025 experience. Now let's come back to the GATE DA 2026. Before that, you can join our Telegram group, and this is the WhatsApp channel where we keep you posted like about the updates and whatever is going on. And for the discussion around the solutions, problems you're having, you can definitely join it, and you'll see that how amazing discussions are going on there in our Telegram group. Uh, Amazing students, amazing discussion. That really motivates me sometimes. I have really like that kind of a discussion. And in case of any kind of a doubt for the mentorship, for guidance, only 2 weeks are left, any problem you are having, so in that case you can just contact us. Either it is about the DA 2025 or for DA 2026. So you can contact me, Sachin sir, or Anshul sir. The respective numbers are given, but for Anshul sir I would like to just give you something that, okay, avoid calling him or messaging for this particular week, as he would be busy. I'm talking about this coming week in Feb. So just avoid that. He would be busy somewhere for the personal work. Okay, so let's start talking about our GATE DA 2026 course. So you can see over here that this is the kind of a web page you'll be getting once you go to our website to enroll into it. Now I'll just talk about all the things, the points which I mentioned. Let me just go back and show you once again. So the know your faculty, like who would be teaching you, the plan of actions, like how would we be completing all that, the syllabus and what would be included in the course, our GATE DA 2025 reviews, then the tentative schedule, how will we be starting, and how, like, what is the tentative deadlines for everything, and what differentiates us. We'll talk about all of those. So the announcement is, I guess, clear already. So know your faculty. So I would not read anything over here. It's for you. You can just try it out. In case you have anything to ask separately, you can just reach out to us. You know our numbers. You can reach out to us on LinkedIn as well. So yeah, that's us. Now, if I talk about the plan of actions, so we are going to have, if I talk about the lectures, so see, any course for GATE would be consisting of three important components. One would be the lectures, other would be the questions, the last one would be the mentorship or guidance. Okay, so I'll talk about all of these one by one. So if I talk about the lectures, so it would be in the form of live plus recorded. Some of the subjects would be conducted live, some of the subject would be provided in the recorded format. Now, if I talk about the live, the subjects are mentioned, which would be there. Calculus doesn't only mean calculus. Calculus means calculus and optimization. ML is machine learning. Database means database and warehousing. That would be conducted in the live sessions. Recorded sessions, so probability, linear algebra, Python programming, data structures and algorithm, and AI would be provided as a part of recorded sessions. Now, it's not just that, it's not just, like this is not the end. What would be happening for the recorded sessions? You'll be having some extra live classes in two ways. One would be the doubt sessions for all the recorded ones, because see, most of the students would be getting doubts as these were recorded only. And the extra things would be, so some of these topics would be replaced by us, it's just for a better understanding. If we felt that, okay, some of these lectures can be shortened, or some of the lectures can be, like we could provide better visualization. So yeah, that kind of thing would be happening. So there will be updated lectures would be there for some of the concepts in these recorded subjects which have been already provided. So this would be the thing. Now, why it is a good idea to have a live plus recorded? With a live, student has an advantage of asking their doubts in the live sessions, and they feel more connected with the lectures. And for the recorded, it is good for those especially who feel like, okay, I can just give any number of hours and just want to complete it anyhow, so that they are not dependent on somebody to complete the subject. So that would be the kind of a thing. So in that case, you have both the things all together, which would be amazing, I guess, for any student. What is included? So apart from the lectures, obviously you'll be having the homework sheets, you'll be having the quizzes, and 50% discount on GATE D8 2026 test series, which will be announced very soon. Okay, you'll be having that, and need not worry. See, 50% doesn't mean that we'll be having like 2000 worth of test series, though the worth would be much higher than that, but actual cost would not be 2000, as we keep like our course and our content very affordable for everyone. Okay, so it would be like, I don't want to reveal, but yeah, it would be less than 1000 only for sure. Okay, now the next thing is one-on-one mentorship. Just trust me, some people would feel, sir, once we have the lectures, we like, not every student feel like connecting. They just want to complete, and that's it. Like some students are like that. But just trust me, if Arjuna could need Krishna as a mentor, so most of the people would definitely need. That doesn't mean some students or every student need the mentors, but yeah, every student need mentors in some different phases of life. But over here, I know some students who can just complete and then go on, and they could get a good rank as well. So it's not about those, but for those who actually feel stuck sometimes, who have a self-doubt coming up, and that is mostly with everyone. So we have this one-on-one mentorship in which we actually call or get connected with each and every student on regular basis, weekly or bi-weekly. We do it regularly. So we have done it in the past, and we'll continue that. You'll be having a different or separate doubt resolution group, okay, where you will be posting your doubts in case you're having, and in case you feel like you want to ask us, you can just message us or ask us directly. Okay, then there would be subject revision classes separately for each and every subject after completion of every subject, so that you feel like, okay, what I have done, of how comfortable I am with respect to that. Okay, so that would be there. And smart course completion, so I'll talk about that in a little bit of time. What exactly does that mean? So we'll be having smart course completion as well. So that is going to be our plan of action, how we would be taking it up further. Okay, so let's go further. Let's talk about the reviews first of all. So I hope you are able to read the reviews for our past course. You can just go through these. These are some of the reviews we had. Okay, some of means like I have sampled some of the reviews over here, and you can see most of these reviews. Okay, how these are. So I guess it's pretty much clear how the content is going to be, and definitely you'll be seeing some of these names when the result would come, and you'll see some of the great ranks. I don't want to, like, finger crossed, I don't want to reveal like what can be the ranks of these students, but yeah, you'll be getting that. Now, tentative schedule. So you have got to know what we will be offering, but what was that smart course completion level split, whatever was there, what was that? So we'll talk about that. See, so I'll be completing syllabus in two phases or in two level kind of thing. One would be that all the subjects, as you can see, so whatever are the live I mentioned you, calculus and optimization, in Feb will be completing that. So it is going to start, yeah, the course is starting on Monday 3rd of Feb. The course is starting, so we'll be having live classes for that. After that, this is the tentative schedule as mentioned. Machine learning, March and April, we would be taking that much time. Database and warehousing, again 2 months, May and June. And for the live sessions for already recorded subjects, we'll be having LA and probability done in July, DSA and AI done in August. So by then everything would be complete. Now what is this level 2 and how it is different from level 1? Now trust me over here guys, most of the students are like, even I also take, when while guiding the students, I also talk about this. For my lectures, let's suppose I completed LA only in at least 60 hours of lectures. But when somebody is, like falling short of time, I would never ask them to watch the lectures. I would tell them how they can cover them smartly. Or I know for whatever I have taught, that can be squeezed down to just 15-20 hours of lecture. I will be very honest. But the thing is, then how does those things expand up to this, 60 plus hours for each subject, or for ML, it can go up to like 200 hours lectures as well. How does it go there? So there are two things. One thing is understanding the basic and then able to solve the problems. That's it. If you can do that, trust me, everyone can score above 60 for sure. If you understand the basics only and the fundamental and you're comfortable, then you would be able to, the formulas, whatever are there, you will be able to score more than 60 for sure. At least 60 marks for sure, definitely. Now, there is the next phase. What's that? There are some students who would like to score above 80, 90, who want to score, like in top 10, top 100. For them, if I tell you that for logistic regression, for linear regression, you should just know the algorithm, but how it is related to maximum likelihood estimation, how regularization works there, how L0, L1, L2 regularization are there, and a number of extra components comes up over there. So to get that kind of a rank or that understanding, it actually takes a lot of extra effort, okay, extra timing. So this would be the place where we will be covering everything which is mentioned in the syllabus with extra questions only, okay, just to make sure we are on time, completing most of the things which are important. Then after that, it's like, you can see, after August, we'll be having so much of time to talk about in detail of everything. For an example, for SVM also, if I would like to talk, so support vector machine. So, without even understanding the Lagrange multipliers, you can still solve a number of basic questions which are being asked in, gate like paper, or we had a number of questions. If you don't know about the Lagrange multipliers, you need not, like get into that kind of a trouble that, okay, what is that? Would I be able to solve the problem or not? You can still solve a number of good problems. So did you really require that? The answer is no. But if you are someone who is targeting a good rank, you must have that understanding. So my idea is, let's not, span for each subject like 100 hours or 60 hours. My idea would be, let's cover basic for everything, fundamental, which is going to help you score most of the marks. Because if you are directly thinking about, let's suppose I would like to get 100, in that case, if you start, giving your best for each and every subject, you will feel you're falling behind. The subject completion would take a lot of time. It happened with us last year. So that's why I'm telling you. So it takes a lot of time. So this time, what we're thinking, we'll be talking about the basics and fundamentals first, and then whatever is there, be it about, calculus and optimization, be it about linear algebra, be it about probability, be it about data structures, be it about any ML algorithm, any extra thing. We'll be talking about all of these subjects all at once in one particular course, which would be called Advanced DA. For an example, we have this calculus and optimization course, machine learning, database warehousing, LA, linear algebra, probability. There would be a separate course which would be advanced gate DA, which would be containing all the subjects and the extra topics, which is actually required if you really want to score like not 100, but if you really want to score above 80 kind of a thing, that would be there. And it's a good thing, like by September you're already comfortable. You would be like, oh, now I can score at least 60 70 for sure, that much I have done. You would not be really in the stress that okay, इतना सारा तो पढ़ लिया, I have studied this much, but still I'm not able to score. So that would not be of any use. Let's just first of all focus on getting into the race and then advancing ourselves to reach the finishing line as fast as possible. Something like that. Okay. So that's why we have this split. I don't feel like anybody else would be doing something like that, but this is the smart way of completing, which we just felt and will be following it up. Okay. So the next thing is what differentiates us. So now you can see there are 5 major points which I have written. So first is the quality. You can, so you know your faculty was there. You can see there there is a perfect blend of faculty who have teaching experience and who are having industrial experience. They are working right now. Okay, me myself, I'm working in like one of the company as a data scientist. Okay, in one of the US based Fortune 50 company I'm working. And then the other faculty also, you can see he is also already like software engineer 2 there in Juniper Networks. So that is the kind of a thing. So we are already having like more than 3+4+ years of experience of teaching. If I talk about the content, you have already seen the reviews. If I talk about the questions, you have seen this. If you do not believe, just try our one of the mock test. You'll get to know the level. Doubt resolution, join the group. You will get to see how it is. So with respect to quality, it would be pretty much clear. Okay. Now let's talk about the customization. What is this customization? There is a star mark, which is really important. Now customization depends on majority of the students. It doesn't mean that, okay, any student would be like, sir, let's do it like this. In that case, we won't be doing it like this unless and until we have a demand from everyone or mostly students. So this customization, you can see that in subject coverage, the smart way of covering this syllabus. I don't feel like anybody, like major people would be not, doing that. Perfect blend of live and recorded classes. Again, I don't feel like anybody does like that. Either they, believe in giving just the recorded or giving live of everything. Or if they are providing the mix of both, it is because of the reason they don't have some of the lectures in the live format. But it would never be with us. It would always be a blend of live plus recorded every year. Now, regular personal mentorship plus group counseling. So we do the counseling or mentorship in 2 ways. We have a weekly session, bi-weekly or once in a month kind of a session in which every student join us and we then talk about some of the general things, the lectures and all that. Okay. And then we have the personal mentorship as well, which I talked about, a regular call on weekly or, bi-weekly basis, or just on the WhatsApp chat or whatever it feels like. Now, what is this test schedule and numbers? I would like to just give a number over here. So we initially had just 3 tests announced, 3 or 4 test AIMTs announced on the student demand in January, starting only in Jan starting. I'm talking about, because we were getting good reviews, because the students were asking, sir, we lack the good number of tests. We don't really have good AIMTs and your quality is good. Make it paid. If you want to, make it paid, but provide us extra test. We did it. We are providing 7 mock tests, and you would be glad to know from 21st take, every weekend, we had our one of the test, and it's still continuing. So on Monday, like day after tomorrow, you are going to have our final mock test. Okay. And the test schedule. So yeah, sometimes what happens is, I know like some of the platforms would be too strict. We have decided this date, so it would be on this date. But for us, like the students request us, and it's not about, being that we are not a kind of authoritative person. It is about, giving most to the students. So they had that, okay, sir, this day we are having these many tests. So if you can you just reschedule to another date? So that's why some of the tests you will find conducted on Sunday, Monday, and Saturday. It was like that. But yeah, students should be able to take maximum benefit or advantage of whatever resources are available. So we did that as well. I don't feel like anybody else does that kind of a thing. And any ad hoc change required and raised by the students, we would be welcoming all those thoughts, ideas, depending upon the majority of the students. So I don't feel like this kind of a customization, all these kind of a smart coverage counseling is provided anywhere else. Okay. Now the third point, major point, which can be, I know, like it can be a big disadvantage, because affordability is something people feel like if it's at less cost, it's less worthy. You just try it out. If you feel like, let us know. Okay. So the affordability, we are having it at 5,999 only. Fourth point, intense passion to serve more. What does it mean? So I hope right now, as you know, that we are already in our job, okay, regular job, and while doing that, those regular jobs, we are also teaching. And you won't believe, we are already giving a tough competition to the players or platforms who are giving it, doing it full time. Okay. Sometimes it make them feel like, yeah, I know, like we are good worthy competitors for everyone. So that's one thing. And the other thing is, if you want to see, so I still remember in one of the group, I got to know this from some student, that one of the posters was like, student was saying that, okay, we have our big team where graphic designers are there creating such beautiful poster, just beautiful poster only, don't know about the quality. So they don't know about our quality, but what strike me was, they liked our poster. And we don't have a graphic designer team, it's us always, me and Anshul sir, designing all the things ourselves. Okay. We burning midnight all to provide you these Mall India mock test. Okay. It becomes difficult for somebody doing full time. They can have like good time to prepare all the questions. We get less time and still we are able to provide that quality and all that. So like we are driven by the passion to serve you more and more. And yeah, that's the thing. So with respect to the fourth point, fifth point is, this particular course would not just help you score good in your gate exam. And see, the learning should not be limited to a particular exam, it should be much more beyond that. Just trust me, after learning through us, you will become a better internship ready. Why I have picked up the word internship, I'll let you know that also. Internship ready MLE, that means machine learning engineer, a data scientist, or a research associate. Intern MLE, intern DX, intern RA kind of a thing. Why not a job? Because for job you need some extra kind of a things as well. But for internship, if you know the good foundation basics, you are, like you would get a really easy chance if you are good with the fundamentals. Trust me on that. Okay. So that would be the kind of a level of the content and the things provided over here. So this was all about what differentiates us. I hope you got to know. In case of any doubt, just write down in the comments, or you can just contact us, as you know already. Now, why to enroll now? Why now is a great time? I'm not talking about this because it's just 2 weeks before the actual gate exam, but you should start as early as possible so that you complete the syllabus on time and you feel confident about what you have completed. Because trust me, there would be a time when everything starts getting messed up. And it happened with a number of students with us as well, who joined us lately. So that's a like best advice I can give you. Starting early give you a good idea that, okay, on time you'll be completing the syllabus, you'll be having good time to solve more and more problems, to get more comfortable. So that's what I'm saying, this is the right time. And we are starting our live lectures from this Monday only, 3rd of Feb. With calculus we are going to start out, and the LA and probability is already there. So you'll be getting all the mathematics beforehand when we'll be starting the machine learning in the live classes. Okay. Now, if I talk about how to enroll, I'll just show you how to enroll. So we have this website, pretty much good website, you can see. So let me just go back to the, so the address is mindmatrix.net.in. You can see that in every slides we had in the bottom of those slides. So you need to just go there and then just go to the courses. There you'll find this course. Okay. And then you can just enroll. Already some of the students have enrolled in the course, and you can also join this course and get started with your GATE DA preparation for 2026. That was all about the GATE DA 2026 course, and for GATE DA 2025 students as well, something extra we are doing for free of cost. I hope you loved the video. I hope you got the idea what we are providing, how we are providing, what would be the plan of action, what would be the tentative schedule. Everything has been provided over here. In case of any doubt, still if you have any doubt, just reach out to us. This is our Telegram group. You can ask, just join that WhatsApp channel. And in case of some personal query you have, you can just dial to me or Anshul sir. As I mentioned, for Anshul sir would be a little busy this week. So avoid contacting him this particular week. And then you can contact anyone of us. Okay. So that was all about. I hope you understood. So the major things are already there. The reviews are already there. The plan of actions, I hope you loved it. The smart completion of completing basically the schedule. Because just trust me, I'll just give you one more example. Sorry for, taking a lot of your time. Trust me over this. For machine learning, it would be very rare that in GATE DA, they'll be asking some difficult question. That doesn't mean there is a zero probability. Probability would never be zero, but it would approach zero. Or in worst case, you'll find 2-3 questions which can be on a little higher mathematics side. Mostly questions would be around the basics. And for those, you need not understand or learn everything in depth. That's why we have split it up. So that for most of the students, they don't have a complaint that, okay, we are just studying too much of these things, too much of intuitions. Why do we need all that? So need not worry, we'll have it in a 2 form, so that those who feel uncomfortable with too much of maths, they can just enjoy this part and still be able to get a good chance of getting 60 plus marks. But for those who are targeting, I want to be in top 10, top 100 kind of a thing, this would also be there. And this is all included in just one course. Need not worry about that. Okay. So that was all about the course announcement and all the things. Thank you for watching out this session. And if you need any help, anything, if you have any query, just comment down in the YouTube video. Like the video if you liked it, and just raise your query. You can contact us directly. Thank you guys for watching out this video. Bye bye. Take care.